the controversy surrounding Mario Kart World, because it has been kind of crazy on YouTube watching this whole thing play out. And I mean, obviously we play Mario Kart over on the gaming channel, and I mean, we've been having a blast with it. Well, I play because I win, unlike you, Mike. So Mario Kart World is a different Mario Kart than your previous Mario Karts in terms of it doesn't have the standard 3-lap races consistently. It's all part of this one connected world. And that was a concern when the Treehouse events and all of that, that we saw the Mario Kart World gameplay. A lot of people were concerned with the straight lines, not enough turns, because you have these what are called intermission tracks that lead from one main track to another main track, and it's kind of like of a straight line.
Tweeners.
Tweener. As Beardo likes to call them, tweeners.
That's what they're called. They're tweeners.
So when you're in a worldwide lobby, you have 3 tracks that you can select from, and it will show you if they're intermission tracks, and almost always they're intermission tracks. But if you selected random in a worldwide lobby, you would automatically, if that random, and everybody was selecting random, that would always be a 3-lap race.
Yep.
The old school way.
Right.
Nintendo didn't like that people were selecting random, so they did an update to where if you select random now, you only have about a 20% chance of it being a 3-lap race. It almost forces you to play the intermission tracks like they want. And people are fucking furious over it.
Wow.
And so it is a mind-blowingly dumb update. And the headline says it right here. Mario Kart World's hated change shows that Nintendo still doesn't get online games. That is accurate. Now, not only that, the way that you play online, again, this is not new for Nintendo. Nintendo has always been like this. So like, say me and Johnny want to play worldwide lobbies together. We can't join up in a lobby together and then find a match like you would on, your random Call of Duty or some shit like that. Essentially, what has to happen is I have to join a worldwide lobby, and then Johnny just has to hope to join me when a spot opens up in that lobby. He has to on me. It's dumb. It's a stupid decision. Yeah. Now, this is for worldwide racing. Now, in terms of like what we do, I have no complaints with the game from how it's structured, from what we do. We play private lobbies. We have a huge community of people. And so it doesn't affect me from that perspective. I personally love the game. I have no issues with it. But if I'm hearing the issues that people are having from the worldwide lobbies, it's absolutely a valid complaint and a valid concern. I personally don't mind it. I love everything about it from how we play it. But if I didn't have the community I had and the friends I had, and I'm just playing random lobbies online, I'd be furious with this update.
Yeah.
So with that said, go ahead, Beardo.
So the worldwide, players who don't maybe have the capability of creating private lobbies and play with 24 friends like we do, they found an exploit. They don't want to always do the tweeners, so they pick random, and they want to race Mario Kart how they want to race it. They paid for the brand new Switch 2 in the first couple of weeks. They bought the $80 game, by the way, and they found an exploit. And that's fine. Let them play it the way they want to. But Nintendo had to go on a power trip and say, no, you're going to play the game how we want you to play it. And we're going to take that away from you. That's super fucking gay, dude. It's a power trip move, in my opinion. We don't have that problem. But other people who don't have the ability that we do, let them play it the way that they want to.
Well, can I have a clarifying question? So if you create a room, say, Jeremy, you create a room and then Johnny joins your room. If you then go into online racing, it would just be you two. It wouldn't populate it with other players. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, correct.
What?
Yes.
Wait.
Okay, so you add that on top of taking away your little hack to not do the tweeners, which, by the way, I'm starting to get on the train of the tweeners for some reason. I'm having fun with them.
I like them.
Seem to be on the wrong side of the coin, but
I like them. You're not retarded. Well, you are retarded if you agree with me.
Well, yeah. But that feature away just seems asinine to me. What do you benefit from that?
Well, it's not the feature away. It's a feature Nintendo's really never had. Go ahead, Krista.
No, I was just going to say, it's not like people are being stubborn about the intermissions either. Like, they're used to how they've always been racing, which is the 3 tracks. So to force that upon them is, like what Beardo said, is pretty lame. You know, they should give you the option at least to choose whether you want to play the 3 tracks or the intermissions.
And they've always been like this. This is nothing new, but this decision to actively do the update is very, very weird.
Yes.
And people are pissed. Like, listen, I still don't know how. Look, bottom line is you can say whatever you want, but here's the reality of it. Okay. The Nintendo Switch has broken every record known to man. Okay, so it just became official that it sold 5 million units worldwide, which is the biggest console launch in history. And that was leaked by Nintendo. So I just want to put that out there that, you know, the success is there, but that doesn't change the fact that people are upset. Christy, you were going to say something, so go ahead.
I was just going to add that it's funny when we first started playing, there were so many updates that we wanted and others wanted as well. And then Nintendo comes out with this update that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
It's just they do things their own way. It's very Nintendo.
Nobody fucking asked for this. Nobody. Like, again, as Johnny was alluding to earlier, you have the perfect system. Knockout Tour gives you the intermissions, and it gives you the connected world of Mario Kart World. And then if you look at the 3-lap races, that's what your game is built for too, because in the 3-lap races, you have the wall running and you have the rail riding and all of the things, the tricks and the shortcuts that you design this game to be. It's within the 3 laps. So why can't people play 3-lap races and versus and have the world aspect in Knockout? Like, in terms of the game itself, like, Johnny, do you say you have issues with the game itself, or is it more so how they make you play the game?
I mean, 200cc not being available is a major issue. Again, they might introduce that later the same way they did with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but the game just feels painfully slow. I like somebody who enjoys racing games. Like, I really enjoy racing games. I enjoyed speed. And honestly, my favorite part of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was like the tracks that were heavy on drifting. And so like Waluigi Pinball, and what was that one, like Shroom Ridge, and like ones where you're really just like going back and forth and zigzagging, and that's where you can really, like, your skill comes in handy, because if you know how to take the perfect lines and how to get those perfect, like, you know, level 3 mini turbos, like, but now it's just, you're just not doing much until you get the right items and then you cut your corners. But like, it's a lot of straight driving with slight turning, and it just makes it really hard to like separate yourself. So it's the most chaotic game ever. So if you like that, I mean, this is the perfect Mario Kart for you. But if you're
Mario
into
Party.
a racing game, it feels like it's Mario Party's version of Mario Kart, like more than ever.
The only thing that I can think right now, because the mode that they have right now is called Versus mode, and this is a complete hypothetical, me making this up, doing Nintendo's job for them, that if maybe in a future update or DLC, they actually add Grand Prix and have your typical 3-lap races in a brand new mode, and that's why they did this.
The thing that worries me is, like, Nintendo, the reason that the Wii U failed was because of Nintendo's arrogance. And they're still in that same kind of mindset right now where they're like, no, you're going to play it how we want you to play it. And it's like, that's literally the opposite of what Mario Kart 8 Deluxe built. Now, again, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, it's the same game in theory, but they did change certain little things, like little things. There are a couple of little decisions that could make Mario Kart World the perfect Mario Kart game. There's a couple of small decisions that could change it. Mario Kart 8, you only had one item on Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, when it came out on the Switch, they added two items, which was a game-changing decision. And, you know, they added 200cc, they had all the maps. Then they made it to where you could take items out. You could take all items and have all items off. You could take the item out that you didn't want. You gave the players options. Players having options is always a good thing. Don't tell them how they have to play. Give them options and let them play how they want to play. And Nintendo is doing the exact opposite right now. A couple of small decisions could flip this game into a masterpiece if they're willing to do that. The same thing they did with Mario Kart 8, because Mario Kart 8 was not the Mario Kart 8 we know now. It was not on the Wii U. It's when they re-released it and they tweaked it just a little bit. So we'll see what happens.